How's your project going? Good? Have you identified some problems? What have you identified?
Something's feeding leaves.
Leaves of
Yeah,
plant.
you can see the something's biting it.
Okay.
Big holes in it.
Okay. So what can we do about it? Cover it with the net? That's what you are planning to do? Okay. What other problems have you noted?
That leaves like turning yellow.
Oh,
Because sometimes we forget to never I'll come.
and leaves are turning yellow, yellowish. What could be the cause of that problem?
It's not healthy.
Not healthy? Okay. What can you do about it?
Trying to look after.
Trying to look after? Can anyone help them? What do you do when the plants turn yellowish?
Something wrong with the water.
Something wrong with the soil?
Sometimes there could be something wrong with the
You can rip it.
Water it regularly? Huh? That's right. More soil? Okay, what do the plants need to grow? Can you tell me that? Roots?
Nutrients.
Nutrients, the sun. What does the sun give? How does that sun help?
energy.
Energy.
Yeah,
Photosynthesis. Good, I'm glad you remember that. So what happens during photosynthesis? Plants get the heat, energy,
The sun.
and then
The sun.
what does it provide to the plant first thing?
Nutrients. Oh, energy.
What kind of energy does it provide? Energy. That's interesting. Okay. Thank you for that answer. I think the plants need to be out in the sun to avoid leaves turning yellowish. Okay. Now the next question is, so you know what you can do to avoid the plant leaves getting yellowish. What will you do? Put them in the sun. How often will you put them in the sun?
At least
Whole day? Okay. 1 hour? Okay. I think you should put it out in the sun during the daytime. And before you go home, you put them back in the shade because it's cold these days. Okay, the nights are pretty cold. Now, the next question I have got for you people is, I want you to think before you ask. Do you think we should share these problems which you face with other groups? Why?
Because what if they have the same problem as we have?
Good. And so and what is that enterprising attribute you are talking about here when you talk? Sorry? Communication, you are sharing the knowledge. Okay? With the other people. So, do you think sharing is an important aspect, an important attribute of enterprising skills? Enterprising learning, yes. Okay. So, the next question. How could have you done things differently? Now, after doing things, when you see your plants are not growing as you expected, how do you think you could have done things differently? Plant the crops which are in the season. What did you plant?
Broccoli.
Broccoli. Is broccoli in the season now? No, but we're trying to experiment. Good. So plant the crops which are in the season. That's a good idea. Next one. How many minutes? Corn.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, so what could be another solution? Okay, keep thinking. Anyone has got any other solution? Any other problems? No? Okay. You can ask me questions now. Your turn to ask me questions. Yes,
Do you do gardening at home?
yeah, that's a personal question. I do gardening at home and I grow my own crops throughout the year. Okay, I do grow broccoli, I do grow cauliflower, I grow spinach, I grow bok choy, I grow Chinese cabbages, I grow my own celery. What else do I have? Still have avocado, I still have. No, I haven't tried potatoes. But I will now, from now onwards, after I learned how we grow potatoes in this school. Okay, yes, question?
How much time of the day do you spend at your garden?
That's a secret question, buddy. In the weekends, I spend about 4 to 5 hours on Saturday, 4 to 5 hours on Sunday, and every day in the afternoon I spend about 45 minutes to 1 hour in my garden. I water them, I look after those plants, little plants, and I talk to those little plants. I ask them if they have any problems. Yeah, I do. I talk to the plants. They don't tell me what the problem is, but I figure it out and then I can, yes. Yes, I did have, I grow the plants in my pots, small pots first. When the seeds start growing, sprouting, then I go and plant them in the gardens. So there are some seedlings which have been kept under the shade, which are turning yellowish. And I knew that I hadn't taken them out from the shade. That's why the plants were turning yellowish, so I should quickly plant them. Okay, yes, next.
What are some of the problems that you experience?
Oh, good. Problems are very common. Some days I forget to water them. Some days the birds go into my garden before I go. Some days when it is too hot, I forget to put a shade for the seedlings, which I have got the growing seeds, and so on. There are other problems too. Yes? Okay. So far, I've been very successful in planting bok choy, silver beet, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, and tomatoes. And I've got lemons and all these things are growing there. So and beans. I still have got beans from my last season in my freezer, which I keep it and use it later on. Yeah.
What is your favorite plant or fruit?
Fruit plant is avocado, which is very expensive. That's why it has become my favorite. And but the vegetable wise, I like all leafy vegetables. But I like them growing too. That's why I do a lot of gardening. Yes, Maya.
Do you think that the soil matters?
It does. I buy a lot of soil from topsoil. I buy potting mix. I've got compost at home. I use a lot of natural manure. You know what natural manure is? What? Animal manure, leaf molds, compost, and all those things. Okay? I put very little chemicals like NPK and all this. But I look after them. Yes? What is the hardest part about gardening? I think it's fun. I like gardening. It's my passion. I like growing and seeing things. The hardest part is keeping the birds away. And because when I come back then, the scarecrow is there for 2 or 3 weeks. 4th week I see the birds sitting on the scarecrow. So they're no longer afraid of the scarecrow. That's the hardest part. But then I share with them. Give up gardening? Oh no, I will never give up gardening. I've been a farmer's son. I've been a farmer, and I like gardening. Thank you. Yes, last question.
Have you ever sold something in your garden and a lot of money from it?
I haven't sold my crops yet, but yeah, back in Fiji I used to. But here, no. Because I keep it, I share it with my neighbors, I share it with my friends, and whatever I can keep in the freezer, I put it in the freezer for the next time. Okay, thank you so much. So I hope your project is going well. Keep thinking of all these strategies, and good luck in your experiments. Thank you.